I have the best advice for women in business. Get your up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days.
That's so true.
You have to surround yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do because you have one life. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work.
And the ladies are here of Girl Talk. So ladies, you heard Kim Kardashian say it, get off your asses and go to work. So your thoughts on that, Steph? Did she frame that message right? Because people are on her ass about saying it.
Absolutely. I agree with everything she said. And what everyone was trying to say is that she had everything handed to her on a silver platter. Regardless of how she got it, she continued to bust her butt and build a brand, build a name for herself. I'm all about working smart and, being self-sufficient as a woman. A lot of times we have to work double hard to get to where we're at. However, sustaining that type of lifestyle that she has, you're going to have to work your butt off to get there. And I'm fully capable of doing so myself. So.
All right, Jasmine, let's hear from you. Your thoughts on what Kim K had to say.
So starting out, I do agree. You need to get off your ass and work, right? I do agree with that. But let's go on the backstory of Miss Kardashian, right? When you say things like that.
Let me get comfortable.
When you say things like that, everyone, yes, this is saying that everyone has 24 hours in a day, and it's not the case, right? You tell that to women in Africa that bust their butts, they handle their families, that things are hard for them to do. You tell that to your average person, right? Now, I am a person that I didn't have anything, but at the same time, I get out there and I make it happen for myself, right? But to say that in a way, and you have this big camp and, things are really at your fingertips, I didn't really like the message. I just think that we need to have honest conversations to the culture about what's going on, what it takes to get where you want to go, and everyone puts on that everything is just super easy. You just need to work. Yes, work hard, but at the same time, I just can't take listening to that with just a lot of fluff to me from the Kardashian family.
All right, Maggie, what did you think about that message?
I mean, I listened to it for the message, and that message was you need to get off your ass and work, point blank, period. I know that I feel like she was more so speaking to a generation of people who feel like they want instant gratification and not work for it. And so I think no matter how she got her start in fame or what silver platter she was born with, at the end of the day, she's been able to attain the lifestyle that she has and do all these amazing things that she's done in her career because she has worked. I don't think that she's not working. So I think more so I took it as a message speaking to, girls and guys even too, who are just looking for the easy route out. And, you can call it Instagrammers or bloggers, and they're great professions, but I think she's looking at it from the people who are just looking for, instant success, but not work for it. Again, it doesn't matter how she got that lead or, that always helps. We can't hate her because of how she was born or what money she was born into. The girl still works. And so, again, I just think the message is very clear and it is what it is. If you want success, you better work for it, no matter what your definition of success is, whatever it is.
I agree 100% with that.
And Steph, as a recruiter out there, what she was saying was nowadays, and many employers are finding it difficult to find people who want to work. And maybe she meant that as well, because I know I have friends who own businesses from the bar to the restaurant industry, and they can't find people who want to work.
That's very true. I was actually talking to a recruiter of mine that works for me, and we're having difficulty with today's generation that everybody wants a ridiculous amount of salary up front right whenever they graduate, or they're asking to work from home or whatever. I mean, of course, during the COVID pandemic, a lot of people are working from home, but it's time for us to start getting back to the basics, getting up like a normal person, going to work and taking care of their business. A lot of these companies too, these days right now, are doing like a 50-50 split where You can partially work from home if you are capable and able to, and coming into the office. Now, and in terms of like salary marks and stuff like that, it's absolutely ridiculous. These people are wanting to get paid for something that they have not even attained themselves in a working environment, meaning they haven't put in the hours, they haven't put in their time, they haven't gained the experience levels in order to get paid that type of money. You got to pay to play. And, you know, that's where I stand on that deal. I mean, it's been fairly difficult for people in this generation that are just coming out of college thinking that they should have everything handed to them.
And Jasmine, I get your point. You believe in the message, but you have a problem with the messenger. Is there a problem, though, in this generation where people are not ready to get out there and work hard and hustle?
So let me explain what I meant by that. What I mean is it's not only just the messenger, but how it was delivered, right? In that moment of it's get off your ass and work. Like this just happened. Yeah, it just rubbed not only myself, but a lot of people the wrong way, you know, coming from that family. However, I am a person myself. I pride myself on working hard and taking yourself to the next level, like anyone, right? But let's just be honest, like everyone doesn't have the same opportunities, right? And to say, get off your ass and work, and here's a $3 billion company. You can have anything you want. I believe everything is obtainable. For me, it was just the message. The way that it was delivered just didn't sit well with me.
You know what my opinion on that, what you were saying is, people are so sensitive these days, and anything that comes out of anybody's mouth is, oh my God, that's a wrong thing to say, yada, yada, yada. Regardless, and what I feel about that whole message is, you know, you work for yourself and you do things for yourself. And that was just a term of encouragement of, if you want something, you got to go get it yourself.
And Maggie, wrap us up.
Yeah, we understand that she's Kim K. You know, we understand how she got her start in the industry. We know what made her famous. We know who her father was. We know what he did. And so, yes, she may have been born into this, but at the end of the day, again, I feel like she's speaking to a generation of people who everybody wants to be, you know, wants things for free, or wants free this or free that, or wants the easy route. And doesn't want to have to do the work to do it or get it yourself, or everybody wants everything given to them and on a silver platter. And that's just not how it is. And then the thing is that we do hear a lot of complaining from people about, you know, success and not working, but what work have you put into your own life to get what you want and what it is that you want? Or are you waiting for somebody to give it to you? You know, and I think that's what more so the message was. And I mean, at the end of the day, again, I felt like it was a point blank period message.